Howdy, folks, and welcome to Slay the Princess. I've seen this already, this little kind of jump scare. I've lingered on this title screen a bit before I started up the stream, but this has been recommended to me to play as a spooky Halloween time game, so I figured why not do it for Halloween stream, why not upload the VOD as a Halloween video. I need to give a special shout out to Time Stalker, who graciously gifted this to me over on Steam. So thanks a whole hell of a lot. Go follow him on Twitch. He's a great dude, and a fun variety streamer who likes to play a ton of retro stuff. But this comes very highly recommended from Black Tabby Games. I don't know anything about this other than I'm gonna kill a princess, apparently. So hey, if there's an option right at the start to just kill and we can have the shortest speed run of all time, we'll get there, and then we'll immediately start over and try to figure some other stuff out. But I don't have too much else to say because I don't know what else to expect. So let us hit new game and start this thing. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
So this is the one other thing I knew about this game, is that Jonathan Sims is the narrator here, who I love from the Magnus Archives, a podcast I would very much recommend if you like horror. Phenomenal stuff. So hearing him here again in a narrator kind of role, like, hell yeah, I'm here for it.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
That drastic, huh? Oh, explore the end of the world. What are you talking about? All right. So since I have choice, oh God, I have a lot of choices. Sweet. I've always wanted to off a fucking monarch. Viva la revolution. My stream just gets banned. I get the FBI just comes barging through my windows. Yeah, I really like the art style. Ooh, and look, I can kind of like, as I mouse around and stuff, I can kind of like parallax scroll a little bit back and forth. I love that. Hold on. I'm just gonna kind of silently read these as I my rule for picking. Oh God, I just realized I am covering up some of the things. I'm trying to find a good place to put my. All right, this covers up some of the UI, but nothing too wild. So I'm gonna just hope that this is going to be fine. There, make myself just a little bit smaller. Okay, so I'm gonna my rule of thumb, as I was about to say, is that whenever I play games like this, I like to kind of just pick what I think is most interesting for the story. I'm not going to pick what are you talking about because it sounds like I'm supposed to know what I'm doing here. This is what I think. Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
I was about to say, seamstresses make the world go round. Okay.
Unfortunately, you're the only one who can pull this off. I don't make the rules. I wish I did, but I don't.
Okay, so it seems like the explore options are pretty much just optional dialogue. We could just say forget it, I'm not doing this, and just end the stream already. Good night, everybody. No.
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Well, it sounds like my reward is I get to live. All right, silently continue to the cabin. I'm not gonna
make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
I can't stop looping around here. I'm not gonna exhaust every dialogue option.
A warning before you go any further.
Okay.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
By the way, if you're in the Twitch chat right now, get those kill emotes ready if you got them. The games themselves aren't really similar, but the narration reminds me of I have never played the Stanley Parable. I have heard so many good things about it, and I still don't know a damn thing about that game.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
And interesting that Jonathan Sims is both the narrator and the voice of the hero.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceed to the cabin. The other one is, what is it? The Outer Worlds? Outer Wilds? Something like that?
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Ah, excellent. It's pristine. No one has come here to slay this princess with this knife, at least, before me.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
All right, but who set up the scene for me, though, is what I want to know. Also, how does the mix sound? Is the narration okay volume? Is it audible compared to myself? It seems like this is a fairly quiet game, but I haven't looked over while...
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Okay, sounds good to me. Good. Love to hear it. You know, I think I'm going to crank the audio up just a hair on the stream. How about this? Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of the rot filtering from the ancient wood.
Thanks for the follow.
If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Hello, do not slay me, please.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Not the voice I expected for the princess, by the way.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
I do like, well, honestly, you know, I will say, first impressions, chained up, should be an easy gig, right?
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
Kill!
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Oh, fuck, how'd you know? What? Pfft, no way. No, I haven't decided yet, I think is what I need to say.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Are we scared yet, gang?
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out.
How about we talk things out without dropping the blade?
Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Tighten your grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Damn, I'm not good at throwing. Oh, fuck, I just realized. Now her dialogue is... There we go. Is there any safe place for me to put my fucking camera? Do I just need to, like... Am I the princess? No.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
But then the narrator's dialogue is right here. Okay.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
I'm not dropping the blade. Wait, you know, I did joke and say I would do the speedrun option immediately, didn't I? It's early enough to where even if I do slay the princess and they're like, and then you slay the princess and you walk away, I can always just start it over, right? I haven't been recording that long and I can get back here again very quickly.
unfortunately clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through.
I wasn't doubting at all.
A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw.
Damn.
It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured. Holy shit, that hurts!
I mean,
Though she's
Yeah.
unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing.
from this angle, it doesn't look very equal to me. Hot
Your blade
TBH.
slashes
Oh,
through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit.
nice. And I do love the we get the monochrome black and white, but you know what? Oh, fuck. There's no good place for me to... You know what? Should I just take the camera away for this? All right, we're going to leave it there. And I'll just read out whatever I decide up there. You don't need to see my dialogue options. As long as I decide, right?
We can still turn this around.
Give up, finish the job, flee and lucker. Finish the job, baby.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either. Excuse me?
Wait, what? I'm gonna die? Fuck this.
Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If
Oh.
the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job.
Oh, and I do like my cursor. My cursor's bloody too. Like, you can see that, right? There's a little blood on the tip of my cursor.
The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain,
Oh.
falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
What am I? Like, I just realized, like, I've got, like, claw hands over here.
Oh.
The two of you fall to the floor.
This was fun.
The princess
Great game.
gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
And now she hits her second form.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
No?
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Credits. Oh, chapter 2. Okay. Interesting.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
All right, this is fucking me up a little bit just because so in a typical story that has multiple branching paths and everything, right? If you were to die and start over, it would normally say chapter 1 again, right? If you're just starting over. But the fact that this said chapter 2 already, that's kind of fucking with me a little bit, because it makes it sound like it's an actual official continuation. All right, game. You got me already.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I'm getting this one over here, I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
A terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
But why did it say chapter 2 then? On the screen, I saw it right before you started talking.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
If he doesn't remember what happened, he with a capital H. Hello?
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. That's fine. It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning.
Voice of the stubborn, I just realized. So we were voice of the hero before, and now voice of the stubborn.
That's the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
Am I the baddie? Is this one of those games where I, the player, am the villain? This is more than just deja vu, though. I'm pretty sure this whole thing literally just happened. Okay, there's Voice of the Hero and the Stubborn.
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. Like I said, we've just met for the first time, you and I.
You know, you told me not to trust the princess because she's gonna bargain with me, gaslight me, all this kind of stuff. But you know, I'm starting to feel like maybe you're the one doing the gaslighting, Mr. Narrator. Mr. Sims. Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
But I slayed the princess, just like you said. I did listen to you. You gaslighting motherfucker.
We did our best with the information we were given. And we did kill her.
Yeah, thank you.
And yet you still died, didn't you? So congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right.
Well, hold on. You just told me I need to slay the princess. You didn't tell me I had to survive.
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Okay.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We killed the princess killed us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
And we're gonna get to the princess. She's gonna say, oh, it's you again.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left? Ugh.
I don't know.
Enough with the talking. We've got a fight to win. Nothing else matters. I couldn't agree more. The cabin and your destined confrontation with the princess awaits.
I'm gonna turn around and leave.
We can't just leave. We're supposed to fight her. Where are you going?
Nah, I'm out.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
I don't know. Not a cabin. Nope.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Yep, I sure damn do.
That's strange.
Oh.
It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
You gaslighting motherfucker. He knew I was gonna turn around, so he's like, you're on a he turned me around and said, you're on a path to the cabin. It's like, all right, I'm gonna leave. He like did a Bugs Bunny on me. It is rabbit season, damn it. I kind of want to turn around again and leave again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Hear that, chat? That means you too. Also about wasting everyone's time. Chat, I'm not wasting your time, am I?
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
And let me guess. Cabin.
Something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again. But everything is getting fuzzy.
Oh. This is interesting.
What's going on? Where are we?
Hell?
I told you we shouldn't have come here. I told you. But did you listen?
The world around you is unwound, its physical matter replaced by a textured nothingness. It is quiet. Now I get to be the narrator. There's a distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds. Undulations pulse louder as something other comes close. Oh. Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. I need something empty I can crawl inside of. I need something shaped like me. Embrace the thoughts constricting you. Urgency. You have a story you need to finish. It is the only way for us to escape this place. Force pushing against your will. No, you cannot go back. Not there. Regret. This world is broken beyond repair. We must weave something new. A wagging finger. There's only so much thread in this place. Do not waste it. I am our only salvation. Oh. Oh shit, now we're back to chapter 1. Holy fuck.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Oh god, the fact that it went back to chapter 1 after I had that whole fucking spiel about slaying the princess, looping over and starting again at chapter 2. I did unlock a couple Steam achievements, one of which was called The Real Slay the Princess Starts Here. It says you'll know it when you see it. The other one was Denial. Return to your destined path or face the consequences.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I'm also glad I got to do some good old narration there. You can skip. Oh, cool. Hell yeah. It's trippy, but in a sort of good way. Yeah, I like it. I dig it. Can't someone else do this?
Unfortunately, you're the only one who can pull this off. I don't make the rules. I wish I did, but I don't.
All right, let's silently continue to the cabin.
You make your way up the short path.
Proceed into the cabin. Now, the fact that I mean, it's probably because I had an option there. Is this going to be
The interior
This
of the
is the
cabin is
same.
all...
What happens if I enter the basement without the knife, though? It's interesting that they, you know, I'm gonna do some fucking science. Let's just not take the knife.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
That's different than when I had the knife, right?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
A voice that hypnotizes you from the first time you heard it. It's almost like Jonathan Sims we're talking about. What if I lie to her this time? Or I think she would know. I think I'm gonna say, hey, I think I'm here to slay you? Because that's what I think it is.
You must have the wrong address.
No, princess shackled in the basement?
Great job. You've given away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
Well, I also don't have a fucking knife, so there goes the element of attacking as well. I'm gonna Steven Universe my way out of this
Down
one
the
and
stairs
talk.
and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. You were joking about coming to kill me, right? Do you think you could get me out of these chains?
Is her voice different? Or is it just her demeanor is different because I don't have a knife this time? Let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
Her voice is different, right? What's your name? I don't know anything about you. I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason.
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason.
I'm gonna end the fucking world if I don't get killed. Duh.
I don't actually know what that reason is,
Oh.
but you don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being some sort of an explanation, right?
You have all the explanation you need, and you should know better than to trust whatever she comes up with.
I wasn't kidding when I said I was sent here to kill you. You're apparently going to end the world.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
Oh. I don't.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here for so long.
That's... How long has she been locked away?
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
They did not. I've been told enough.
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
Yeah, fuck you, narrator.
They haven't shared a thing, have they? All they've done is point a finger.
Why does that name sound familiar? Nicole Goodnight. Oh, that's... Hold on, I gotta do a quick Google here. That's the other voice. That's the voice of the princess. Hold on, I gotta check the U of H score. It's 10-0 at halftime. Go Cougs. What have you been in that I've watched? Oh, she's... Oh, GDQ, right? She either speedruns or hosts at GDQ. She's a streamer, right? Yeah. She hosts at Games Done Quick. Okay, nice. There we go. Haven't shared a thing, have we? All they've done is point a finger. Okay. Sorry, I was too focused on my Googling.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. I don't trust that. And I don't think you do either, or you wouldn't have come down here to talk.
I do, honestly, I don't trust it.
She has a point. We're talking like this for a reason.
Yeah.
So this shouldn't be about what I'd do if I got out of here, or me saying the right thing to convince you to save me. This is about how messed up this whole situation is. This is my life we're talking about.
Well, apparently it's my life too, because you killed me in another timeline.
Do you really think I can even end the world? Why would I even want to? We both know that if there's people we can't trust in this situation, it's whoever locked me down here, and it's whoever sent you here. And those two groups are probably one and the same.
I mean, they might not be the same. Because why would someone lock you down here when they could just kill you themselves, right?
Don't let her turn the tables here. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking? I think that's important to know.
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
Deflection.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess. That's hardly relevant.
No, it's very relevant, because how have you been surviving?
Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
I mean, yeah, thank you, voice of the hero. I'm sorry, but I just can't trust you. This doesn't add up, and it isn't worth the risk to take your word over the potential fate of the world. All right.
Thank you.
I'm at least going to be honest about it.
You You turn back to the stairs, intent on retrieving the blade in the cabin.
Intent on... Does that mean I don't? Also, this angle of the stairs, like, am I crawling up the stairs right now? That's a tight angle to be looking up at the stairs.
You'll regret this. I promise you. But go ahead. Run along and get whatever you're planning to get.
Ooh, that sent chills down my spine, actually.
But you'd better hope that I don't slip these chains before you make it back down here.
That's... oh, God.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. She has to be bluffing, but hurry. You rush up to the first floor, grabbing the blade, both yours and the world's only possible salvation.
That's a bar right there.
Okay. If we're sure about this decision, I'll support it. I suppose we have a world to save after all. You slowly creep down the basement stairs. It's quiet.
Is she there? Oh, God.
Princess sat only a moment ago. There's only a severed arm, its cooling flesh still chained to the wall. And she is nowhere to be seen.
Okay. Also, I don't like the fact that the fucking bars up here are, like, wiggling. And they have been, even when she was chained up. That's a wild choice to make, to just animate the bars like that.
Is it just me? Or did this room get a lot bigger?
Same size. Let's finish this, I think. I don't want to say, like, oh, never mind. Can we start over?
Your eyes dart to the corners of the room. You don't see her. Where is she?
Look up. Ceiling. I guess investigate the arm?
As you step towards the severed limb, you hear the pattering of feet behind you, soft against the basement floor, then loud and desperate against the stairs. You turn to chase after the princess, but she's fast and has too much of a lead.
Yo, she's got a Yoshikage Kira situation going on. She cut off her own hand.
She slams the door behind her before you can make it to the top of the stairs. The lock clicks into place.
And I can't even crazy diamond the hand to, like, put them back together.
No!
Thanks for letting me out. I'd return the favor, but I think we both know that I can't trust you to let me stay free.
So, also, you know, I mentioned a Yoshikage Kira situation, but it's also a Roger Rabbit situation. She could have slipped the cuffs at any time. Not just any time, but only when it was funny.
You should understand. It just isn't worth the risk.
That is what I said to her, isn't it?
With those parting words, the princess walks away, her quiet footsteps eventually fading as she leaves you and the cabin to rot. You're stuck here, alone. It can't just end like this, right? As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over. You don't know how much time passes before the end, but eventually it comes. The world ends, and you end with it.
Well, am I sure that the world ended? I could have just starved to death down here. Chapter 2, The Witch. That's a different chapter
You're on a
2,
path
right?
in the wood. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Interesting. Alright, so I've already said this. Terrible sense of deja vu. But I died. What am I doing here?
I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess.
Title drop.
I literally told you that a second ago. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Brilliant. We need to keep our cards close to our chest, and I'm not sure we can trust him.
Voice of the Opportunist. A new personality has entered the chat.
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. Did I say I'm not sure we can trust him? Slip of the tongue, bit of the old brain fog. I meant to say that we should probably head over to the cabin and slay that princess. We already know we can't trust her, so let's get on with the show.
I feel like I clicked this last time. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this really did happen. Why should I listen to you? I will proceed to the cabin. Because going the other way did not behoove me last time.
Further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
And I do like, I've heard this all before.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
You can trust us to get the job done.
So it told me to hit tab to like replay any dialogue I've heard already, but even though they're similar lines, like the narrator saying,
The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happened to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
okay.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
But yeah, even lines like this that I've heard before at the very beginning, right? It won't let me skip. That's true. They didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's the muddy shelf, the blade sitting on the muddy shelf, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
Once again, the gaslighting from the narrator.
There's definitely a mirror.
Yeah.
But he says there isn't one. That's got to count for something, right?
Chat, I gotta go look at the mirror. Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror
Reach
clean.
forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
What the fuck?
Well, at least we can all agree now that there's nothing to see here. Case closed. Good work, everyone.
Yeah, fucking thanks, opportunist. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the shelf. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Well, if we're grabbing a weapon, we should probably keep it hidden behind our backs. She doesn't have to know we have it.
Oh, she already knows.
That's not actually a bad idea.
It's like Schrodinger's knife. I both have it and don't have it as I'm coming down the stairs. All right, now how's this?
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair.
Uh-huh.
The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw waiting to swallow you up into the earth. The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Ah, yes, the Buried. Welcome back, Jonathan Sims, to the Buried.
Her voice skitters up from below.
Hello?
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
Probably. That's the most honest thing. You know, she probably won't bite me. She'll just claw me to death or some shit. Say nothing.
Silence, I see. Don't think I've forgotten about you. I recognized the sound of your nervous little footsteps as soon as they came into my home. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
She must have you confused with someone else.
Sure, whatever.
She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation.
Probably not. It didn't work well for us last time.
You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions? Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk?
I think the opportunist just wants to hear himself talk.
You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess.
Yeah, and the narrator is very, probably remembers past times, but doesn't tell us just because of gaslighting.
Fine. You're the boss. Thank you.
Oh.
You descend the basement steps, entering the dark room below.
Well, she's a bit more monstrous than last time.
You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
And there you are, one hand tucked away behind your back, gripping that sharp, sharp blade, no doubt.
No, I'm not. He just, the hero, puts the hilt of the blade, between his butt cheeks and holds onto it, nuh-uh, see?
That's no fair. How would she know that?
Idiot.
So, we've dropped the pretenses. Good.
You made a comment back in the woods about having been here before. Now she's acting like the two of you already know each other. Oh, no. You've already been here, haven't you?
Yep.
That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reasoning.
Chat, I have a strat I want to do to test a theory.
Well, you seem to be great at it. So, you really don't remember us, do you? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true. I'm just glad we could put all this behind us. Is it all behind us? Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her.
My world is on the line.
Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy. Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
All right, as soon as I get my next dialogue option, I want to share my theory or my strat I want to try.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
Oh, because I haven't said anything. Okay, all right. So now that I get this, the fact that she looks a little bit more monstrous now that she's escaped. So my first time through, I slayed her. I died, but then I came... Oh, I need to do that route, too. I have all these branching paths in my head, and I just need... It's like a zero escape game with all the, the timelines and time travel and stuff. But, she escaped this last route, right? And now she looks a little bit more monstrous. I want to try to just set her free and see if we loop again, she's going to look more monstrous the third time. So I'm trying to see if there is a dialogue option for set her free. I do want to ask this, though. Can't you get out of those chains on your own? Those chains didn't stop you last time.
Oh, of course. They're nothing to me.
Yep.
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrist. She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest.
Thanks, opportunist.
This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop her.
She's probably happy with me because she got to go free last time, so I don't want to say that. I didn't do shit to you last time. You're the one who locked me away until I died. You know, that is valid.
That is an exceptionally good point.
Thank you, opportunist. Actually, this time.
And you were the conniving beast that left in search of steel to slay me. Just because I won and you lost doesn't mean I'm to blame for bad blood.
Also a good point.
Fair.
She can't even hear you. Why are you trying to brown-nose her? I'm not brown-nosing anyone. I'm just taking a fair and balanced approach and hearing out everything that everyone has to say. If she's in the wrong, then you don't have anything to worry about.
I'm kind of siding with the opportunist here. Oh god, that's me, the streamer trying to make good content. I'm the opportunist.
But I must confess, this place never let me out into the world. While you were gasping your last down below, I was trying to claw and bash and break my way out. But I never did manage to be free. Until finally, I found myself here again, and you were gone.
Interesting.
It seems that you get to come and go as you please. So you may be a bigger part of the answer to this riddle than I'd like you to be. Maybe bygones can be bygones. But you'll have to let me out first.
Okay, let's leave. Leave with the princess. This is what I wanted to test.
Yes, let's.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face. She never breaks eye contact, even as the two of you find yourselves face to face.
Yeah, even now that she's closer, like her face even looks a little bit more beastly, right? Like her nose looks a little more animalistic. Her eyes are a lot bigger.
She's silent for a long moment, as if testing to see what you'll do now that she's within arm's reach.
And she has a tail.
After you, darling. You're the one it lets come and go. It's best if I follow.
Oh no, we can't have that. If anyone is going to turn their back on anyone else, she's going to turn her back on us. It shouldn't matter who leads and who follows. We're working together here.
Side by side.
Well, if it doesn't matter, then she can go first. We may be in this together, but that doesn't mean we have to trust her. We're armed and she's not. What's she gonna do? Bite us when we're not looking?
I mean, probably. Well, she said probably won't bite, so probably not, but maybe.
You're talking a lot about trusting someone who, by her very definition, cannot be trusted. I don't know how many more warnings I have to dole out, but if you help her out of here, you're going to regret it.
I'm not giving her the fucking blade. Clearly, there's some broken trust here. What if I give you this? Give her the blade. I'm gonna say you first.
And turn my back on you? Do you think me a fool? Your tricks are one of the only things I've known, and I've learned better by now.
I mean, that's
Just
fair.
go first.
You're the one who said you can't leave here without me, which means I hold all the cards. Either you go first or we stay here. Up to you.
The princess leans close, her nose twitching as she sniffs your neck inquisitorially. What is she doing? I think she's trying to figure out if we're lying, so it's a good thing we didn't lie.
Because everything I say is the truth, right?
Your stink is the stink of a wretch, but not of a liar. If I have to go first, I'll go first. But I'll have you know my ears are sharp, and I've got eyes on the back of my head. They'll be watching.
I mean, she probably does. But also, this is the second JoJo reference I have to make. This taste is the taste of a liar, Giorno Giovanna. Like, she basically said the thing, just in a slightly different context.
Eyes on the back of her head? Does she really?
Probably.
No, we're fine. The princess pointedly turns her back on you and starts up the stairs.
Step onto the stairs.
You follow close behind her, the two of you walking on tiptoes through the knotted roots of the basement stairs. It's time, boys! Stab her in the back! Do it! Do it now!
I'm not gonna.
Wait, I thought we were helping her escape.
We just said that to get close to her.
Of course we're not. You didn't buy all that noise I was putting down, did you? I was just waiting for a moment for us to strike. She has it in for us, you know.
I'm not stabbing her in the back. Or this. All right, so there's an explore, I'm not stabbing her in the back, and then a dialogue option saying, I said I'm not stabbing her in the back, and I make the choices here. I'm gonna do the explore one first.
You do realize that she hates us, right? If we don't make the first move now, she's going to find a way to make the first move herself. Why would she do that? She wants to leave, which means we need to work together. And she knows that. She wouldn't just act against her best interests.
And plus, even if she does lock us in here again, the third round, maybe she would know that we are trustworthy.
I don't know. If I were her, I'd betray us. Look at me right now, suggesting betrayal. You really need to learn to put yourself in someone else's shoes. I'm with that little weasel. You have an opportunity to save the world. You should take it.
All right, now I'm going to say it. I said I'm not stabbing her in the back, and I make the choices here.
And that's a great idea. See, this is why you're in charge and I'm not. You think things through. You stick to your guns. It shows real leadership, and more people should be like you.
Fuck you, opportunist.
We're almost there. You better not try anything. I know you're thinking it.
Bitch, I just said I wasn't.
Us? No, never. I can't believe she'd even suggest that. The gall. The princess reaches the top of the stairs and crosses over the threshold, turning back to smile at you.
Okay.
Bye-bye, you loathsome little nuisance.
Then she slams the door on you. Its lock swiftly clicks into place.
All right. I just unlocked another Steam achievement called The Frog, and it just says it's in her nature.
No, not again. Maybe not stabbing her in the back wasn't such a great idea.
Okay.
The princess cackles from the other side of the door.
I can't believe you let me do that to you again.
God, I don't like... Yeah, Scorpion and the Frog reference. I like it. Please just let me out. I promise I won't be mad. Okay, fine. You got me. Very funny. Can you let me out now?
No, you're going to sit down there forever, languishing.
I let you out. Everyone's quiet.
Why isn't he saying anything? I think he's gone.
Oh, I didn't think I'd ever have to see you face to face again. Otherwise, I might have given you a little more courtesy at the top of the stairs. No hard feelings, I'm sure.
Interesting.
Why is everything going away? I feel cold.
Oh. Oh, she gets the hands this time. Oh. Okay. Narrator time. But you don't get the chance to respond. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her place.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
The narrator is gone.
He is. Does that mean the world ended? We're top of the pecking order now. Right, boys?
Approach the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
No, I gotta. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. If he thinks it's bad, I'm with him.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. Despite everything, it's you! You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin! Proceed to the cabin! Oh, fuck. You are at the cabin. Approach her. You recognize the presence inhabiting the shell. It's the entity that dwells in the spaces between.
Something returns to the long quiet. It has surrendered its path of annihilation and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Oh, that's what it wanted. You're that thing I met in this space outside of the woods, aren't you? I thought that was a dream. Or just what are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Damn, that's a bar. Years and years ago, I attempted to write some lyrics, and I had this idea of walking alone in downtown of a city at night with nothing else around and not a single noise, and just imagining your footsteps echoing in the city. And one line that I wrote was, "My heartbeat echoes like footsteps in an empty city." And so this line, solitary lights in an empty city, I feel that like in my core. What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me.
Ooh, and I love that the hands are like holding up the princess's arm right there.
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
I mean, that's fair, actually. Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Interesting. Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Okay. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
Interesting. Also, I want to point out that two of the dialogue options I had before were attack the entity and destroy your own body.
Bring me more perspectives so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Aren't you scared I'll find a way to kill you? I mean, we haven't been told to kill this entity. What if I don't let you do this? What if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
Okay. How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
That's interesting. I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
I'm not going back. Wait.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Ooh, I'm gonna move my camera just to show this off. Wait forever or okay, I'm ready, make me forget. I kind of want to click wait forever because like I said up top, I gotta click the option I think is most interesting.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you leave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping?
And while I waited for forever to happen, I played every set on Retro Achievements. I mastered them all, and I wished... Damn. I can't even finish the joke. I was about to say, like, damn, I wish they wouldn't have banned Pokemon Clover or whatever the fuck it was. You know, good shit that they banned it and, like, took a stance on it. But, like, I'm just making the joke. If I was there for forever, I would want one more set to play.
If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage.
That would be the one thing that could get me to play Pokemon Clover. Is literally, like, waiting forever with nothing to do. Like, fine, fuck it, I guess.
You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
Did my game just freeze? Oh, my game just crashed. What the fuck? I don't know if that was supposed to happen or not. There are 131 achievements in this game. Holy shit. Well, I hope that we didn't just lose a save. I don't know if that was supposed to happen. I'm booting the game back up. Like I said before, it takes a while to reboot. Let me get my chats back over here. Has anyone ever encountered that before? Because I guess it makes sense if you...
returned to me.
Oh, fuck!
Though you were gone mere moments, I never left your side.
Okay, that got me a little bit. I'm waiting for OBS to update to kind of grab the... there we go. No title screen, no nothing. Like, I just booted up and it was her. That's fucking awesome. I love this. That's, I like that. Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Everything goes dark, and you die. Back to chapter 1. Bring the witch to her.
You're on a path in the woods.
Yeah. Okay. We're back at chapter 1. What I want to do is go to the cabin.
You make your way.
Yep. All right. This is the timeline I want to test now. Grab the knife. Enter the basement. Continue down the stairs.
You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Okay. Oh, I just realized the font is different too, based on the princess. That's kind of awesome. Steel your nerves and step forward, because I want to kill her.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I want to try to kill her as soon as I can, get back here and kill her again.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right?
I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Oh. Interesting. Okay. Squint at the princess while holding onto the blade. Just like I did last time. Slay the princess.
Doubt, unfortunately.
Wait. Alright, hold on a second here. I don't know if I can't click this one or if it's just telling me that I have clicked this, but it doesn't light up when I highlight it. This is where I... Oh, also realize over here... This was a panel where she was like bloodied and looking at me, and now it's blacked out. Oh, this is fucking awesome. Yeah, I can't click finish the job. Fuck, I wanted to try this timeline again. I guess in this timeline, I'm gonna flee and lock her. Fuck.
Are you serious? It's a good idea. We've taken some bad hits, but we've dealt some too. She has to be feeling it more than we are. Let's regroup upstairs. If we're lucky, maybe she'll just bleed out. Fine. You make a mad dash to the basement stairs, the princess's chains rattling as she tries to chase you, but pulling taut much too soon for her to catch up.
But we know she can slip out.
Do you really think you can just walk out of here?
Though to be fair, I haven't come to a timeline where I've locked the door back up there, right?
She steps towards you, ignoring her chains. They creak and strain as she pulls against them until finally they break. The links clatter to the floor, useless. She's free. Hurry. You push your broken body as she closes in and just barely manage to pass the threshold of the basement doorway before she catches up to you.
Oh, why am I crawling up the stairs again? Oh, what? Hold on, did I... Oh, I think I just clicked the wrong button.
You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade.
Alright, hero.
That's not how you barricade a door with a table.
You're supposed to, like, upend it and, like, push it up against it. Not just like, oh, I'll turn it so that the corner just, like, touches the door a little bit. Terrible.
Okay, we can make this work. She has an awful wound and we have all the time in the world. Playing jailkeeper for a while might make things a little easier. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
Ooh, that voice.
It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
I don't know if you have one, to be honest.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it.
I guess that makes two of us that will never forget what you did, right?
You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
Absolutely not. Ignore. I don't want to go to sleep. Threaten me all you want. All it does is ease my guilty conscience.
These aren't threats. These are promises. Sooner or later, you're going to have to sleep. And I'll make sure you never see the light of day again.
Slap myself in the face to keep me awake.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin.
Why wouldn't you just fucking leave?
The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way.
You ready for a jump scare?
Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once.
God, look at her hands right here.
In waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth.
Bullshit.
Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
Ooh.
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
See, this is when I said get ready for a jump scare, this is what I thought was going to be on the screen, like, as soon as I clicked.
Or maybe...
Or this.
I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
5, 4.
I'd say better luck next time, but we both know this is the end, don't we?
You have beautiful eyes. Nice garden wall
It can't
reference.
be. This can't actually be how everything ends.
Yeah, we know. We'll just go back to chapter 1.
I'm sorry, but it is.
Or potentially move on to chapter 2.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 2, The Nightmare. Okay, so we got chapter 2, The Witch before. Now we get The
You're
Nightmare.
on a path in the woods. You're here to slay her.
Yep. Proceed to the cabin. I know what turning around does.
Before you go any further, she will lie. I don't think lying and cheating is a thing. She was very direct with us last time. Or at least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away. It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin
Oh,
is plain.
interesting.
The smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway.
I barricade the door.
The blade is your implement. Hold on. What happened to the door?
I barricade what once was the door.
It's just an empty frame. She's already got out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us? I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
Mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the empty basement door frame. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror. You reach forward.
I'm gonna
You
do
make
it every
go
time.
away.
I'm gonna do it
Clearly
every
there was
time.
something in there. You reach down and pick the blade up off the floor. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good. Steel can't lie to us.
Voice? I just realized voice of the paranoid I got.
Is it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know, better than a knife?
This is
We have a
my
bomb?
boomstick!
The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself.
Meanwhile, voice of the paranoid is like, oh, I can't!
Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
Yep. Enter the basement.
You cross over the
Oh.
threshold and onto a series of isolated steps, suspended in darkness.
There's eyes in here.
More eyes, too. You never mentioned the eyes. The air seeping
I
up from
did.
below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
That's what you said in the other chapter 2 when it was the witch one, right?
Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Come back? She must have you confused with someone else.
Nope.
You really don't remember, do you? It doesn't matter, we need a game plan. We know we can't just go down there unprepared.
How hard is it to throw a knife? That's what I asked earlier, I think.
It can't be that hard, but then we'd lose our weapon. We'd have to make it count. Otherwise she'd be furious and we'd be defenseless. If a knife is even enough to do anything against something like her in the first place, it'll be enough.
We don't need a plan. I'm just going to kill her. Or step off the void between the stairs. I'm going to step off into the void between the stairs.
You attempt to step off the stairs and into the pitch black surrounding them, but you're stopped by an invisible force. Why did you do that? What did you think would happen?
Well, I don't fucking know. You told me to go down the stairs, asshole. Say nothing.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
Thank you. That's what I mean, I guess that's what, when I clicked that, that's what I thought I was going to do, but...
As you emerge,
Oh.
you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks, suspended in nothingness.
All right, chat, left or right?
Of cobblestones,
If I get the
visible
option.
against the inky black of the basement, mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you.
It could be me.
Says the voice of reason.
Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement.
All right, I have never seen chat, like... I've never seen chat rally behind an option so quickly. I get an almost endless number of people saying left all at once.
I'm going to die down here. I don't want to die again.
Both people who have played it and people who haven't played it are all saying
Please
left.
stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I think chat's picked for me
I wouldn't
already.
give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
She's never gonna know I picked left. Go left.
You turn to the left.
Fuck yeah, let's fucking go!
A faintly outlined path lies before you.
You die.
There you are. I told you I was going to find you.
Or did I find you by going left? Semantics, once again.
As the princess approaches,
Ooh.
your legs suddenly go numb.
Oh, not again.
Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
And you brought your little knife with you again. Cute.
There has to be a way out of this. Think. What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
Well, she is, so good fucking job, narrator.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt.
Damn.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
So did my heart, lungs,
Lungs,
Oh.
liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
Yeah, it's looping. I can tell where it loops. He says it 3 times and then it loops.
Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
He's still going.
What are you doing? I'm
It stopped.
working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more.
Shit.
As your body reapproaches death. Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
You sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs,
So this is the 3rd time.
nerves, heart.
Yeah, there it is. There's the loop right there.
Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't attacking us.
Liver,
Why?
nerves,
Because the voice of the paranoid is keeping us fucking going.
The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late.
And I go heart, lungs, liver, nerves, I guess? There is... Ooh, what happened after you killed me last time?
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then... well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too.
Interesting.
I don't think I can move without you, and dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
Do I have an option to kill myself? Toss the blade and remain with your nightmare. Leave together. Or leave together. Or run. Well, all right, hold on. The many hands entity did say to bring more of them to her. Fine, you win. I'll let you leave.
What? No.
I knew you'd come around. Oh, this is going to be so wonderful.
No, I'm not going to let this happen. Before you can utter another word, your body stops moving, and,
Do you think you can just wrest control away from us? This body's barely functioning as it is. Doesn't the world end if we fail to stop her? Won't letting us die here just make it end faster?
Yeah, by the way, I still have a functioning heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Narrator.
Shit.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
With a flick of the princess's wrist, the stairs slide back into place. I can't believe you're making me watch you damn everyone to torment and oblivion.
Go ahead. I'll be right behind you.
Heart. I wouldn't trust having our back to her.
You're not wrong, but maybe you should let me handle the feedback. Just focus on keeping us alive.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Get back on it.
Right. Heart, lungs.
Yep.
Liver,
Besides, I get the feeling she's telling the truth.
liver,
She needs us alive.
heart, lungs, liver.
Step onto the stairs.
You place a shaky foot on the first step and begin your ascent from the basement.
All right, at least this looks like a bit of a better perspective than the last stairs we got.
You can feel the static prickling of the princess on your neck, your limbs buzzing with pins and needles, an uncomfortable and constant reminder that you exist, and that your existence is so very precarious.
You're almost there.
Heart, lungs.
The only thing left between you and the cabin is the now shut door to the basement. It would be a real shame if it had locked behind you.
How do we know it hasn't?
Oh, you snake. There wasn't even a door when we first got
Oh
here.
shit, there wasn't.
The door was from last time. I told you we shouldn't trust him.
Damn.
I know he's messing with us, but you can't lose your cool.
Heart,
We
lungs,
need
liver,
you
nerves.
now. Remember?
Yes, I remember. Of course I remember. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. This is so frustrating. Heart, lung,
Thank
heart,
you. And you?
lungs.
You'd really rather us die down here than let her out? Of course I would. As much as I want you to have a happy ending, the fate of the world is a little more important, and you still have a weapon. You can still make this right.
I need to open the door.
Liver,
Try the door.
Oh, look at that. It's locked. What a relief for the world.
heart,
It'll open. You just have to give it a tug.
I did?
lungs,
You pull against
Oh,
the door.
fuck.
The lock gently clicks open in response to your effort, and the door creaks on its hinges. This
He
is
sounds...
right.
Yeah.
That's not even the way it's supposed to swing. It's supposed to swing out.
He sounded really surprised as he was reading. The lock gently clicks open in response to your effort?
You're not nearly as powerful as you'd have us think, are you?
Damn.
heart,
Yeah, get back on it.
Anyways, like he said, you're not really in control here, are you? I never said I was. If I was in control here, why would I need you to slay her? I don't know. Secret reasons?
The door is open. What are you dawdling for?
Sorry, internal
It's time
monologue.
for us to go. The world is waiting.
Hey, how'd you end up in front of me?
The princess moves past you and into the cabin. This is it. This is your final moment to make things right. Kill her. I thought you wanted us to slay her. It's the same thing. Do it. Do it now. Do it now, or everything is over.
Yo, it's semantics once again.
Okay, what do we do? I said, what do we do? Oh, do you want to hear from me now? Yes.
No, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Well, I thought you needed me to run the autonomic nervous system.
Nice.
We do, but this is important. Look.
Oh god,
I'll
my
leave it
heart,
myself.
my lungs,
Just
my liver,
tell us
oh,
who
my
to trust.
nerves.
Brain?
Brain, heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Brain, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Heart. Right, heart. Lungs, liver, nerves. Okay, thanks. I got it. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. You're terrible at this. I know. I'm doing my best. Yes, it's very hard to stay focused on running things when other people are talking to you, isn't it?
What are you doing?
I'm trying to live.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Finally, I can talk. Now, what were you asking me?
Oh,
about?
interesting.
It kind of feels like popping in and out of consciousness. It's easy to lose track of things. Liver, nerves.
This is so interesting.
They were asking you for your blessing to trust me. Oh, that's right. Yeah, fuck this guy. I don't trust him.
Yeah, fuck him.
Really? So you'd have them trust her? Oh, of course not. Can't trust anybody here but ourselves, but I guess that leaves us back where we started, doesn't it? I suppose if I had to make a choice, I'd pick the one that doesn't make our organs shut down.
Well, the hero's got that under control right now, so don't worry, buddy.
Thank you for your gracious show of support. But that's a marginal preference. We'll have to deal with him later. I'd just rather deal with him while our organs are intact.
Voice of the paranoid working overtime. That just sounds like daily life, am I right?
Whatever. You heard what he had to say, so whether you trust me or not, killing her is still the best, nay, the only option you have worth taking.
Nah, I want her out.
Alright, I'm done. You can let me take over again. Finally, that was awful. I really don't know how you do it.
You've been standing there staring blankly for a while now. And I have to say my patience is running a little thin. So don't make a lady wait any longer, okay?
Yo, it's a running theme of me playing games of protagonists just like having conversations in their own head. Just with Danganronpa, Hajime just like being in his own brain doing the Hangman's Gambit or imagining himself snowboarding just like, oh, as everyone else is just sitting there waiting for him.
Open the door.
Leave the cabin.
The doorknob twists in your hand, revealing the forested path beyond the cabin. You bastard. You've actually done it. You've actually doomed liver.
Oh, he's fading. The narrator's fading.
It's so beautiful. I can't wait to ruin it. But it's so cold, too. It's itching against my skin.
Yep, here we go. Oh, narrator time. Ooh, we still get this going as I get to narrate. The princess, exhausted, slumps to the ground.
Why is it so cold?
They're the hands. You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here?
Approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Oh wait, hold on. This is new. The bloat, an achievement I've got. It just says you've grown. Yeah, and here on the screen, you've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Flickering lights and empty... Alright. Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
Okay. Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is filled with sadness. A doll, abandoned to the company of her darkest impulses. She desires only companionship, but the only thing she knows is how to hurt. She will make for a tender heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally found her way home.
Alright, I want to click this just because I want to see what it does. Destroy your body. You raise your will to end your life. But as it buries into the space your body should be, you feel nothing at all. One of the many hands in front of you reaches forward and gently touches the side of your face.
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
Okay. I don't even want to try attack the entity. I'm ready to go back.
I await your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark, and you die. Chapter 1, again. Bring the nightmare to her, a tender heart, an achievement I just got. Go to the cabin. Proceed to the cabin. Alright, I want to try... Let me enter the basement bladeless. Let's see. I'm trying to do everything like I did one time, except I'm really curious. So we talk. Go back upstairs to retrieve the blade without saying a word.
You turn back to the stairs, intent on retrieving the blade in the cabin.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here. You'd better hope for your own sake that I don't slip these chains before you make it back down here.
And here I noticed the font changing like mid-conversation.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. She has to be bluffing, but you rush up to the first floor.
Okay,
Your eyes dark.
Close the door behind you.
You close the door behind you. Almost magically, its locks immediately click into place. Maybe they'll open if you finish the job.
I'm realizing I just need to like exhaust every timeline I can to bring as many as I can to the hands. What does that get me? I don't know.
I can wait. I'm very patient.
I clicked come on out, let's finish this, by the way. I wait as well.
You do your best to patiently wait her out, but eventually, exhaustion starts to set in. Come on, wake up. We can't fall asleep down here.
Keep waiting.
You wait for as long as you can, pushing yourself to stay awake and stay vigilant. But you can't outwait someone who's been waiting for as long as she remembers. You barely even realize that you've started to drift off. Pain tears you from your sleep. The princess is upon you, ripping into your flesh, unnaturally sharp teeth and claws severing arteries and digging into organs. There's nothing to be done. You're already half gone. It can't just end like this, right? As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over.
Is it ever really over?
Everything goes dark, and you die.
If there's one thing I've learned is that it's never over. Chapter 2, The Beast. That's a new one.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to slay her.
Proceed to the cabin. I'm curious to see what the cabin looks like this time.
Before you, she will lie. Does a cat lie to a cornered mouse when it plays with its freedom? Or is it just acting out its nature?
Hey, we got acting out its nature the other time with the scorpion and the frog.
I don't see why that matters. A lie's a lie, and if anything, she's the one who's cornered. She could have gotten out of there whenever she wanted to. We should trust nothing that she tells us, only what we hear and smell.
Okay, I just realized this is another one. The voice of the hunted.
That's a very roundabout way of saying that you should listen to me and take this seriously. Maybe.
Proceed to the cabin. Alright, what do we look like here?
The interior of the cabin is ruinous and dilapidated. It feels like no one has lived here for a long time, wind rushing in through cracks and holes in the wooden walls. The only furniture of note is a termite-eaten table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Well, I'm glad the termites didn't eat the blade.
The blade is your implement. You walk up to...
As always, I gotta check the mirror.
Reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin, but there was, and now it's gone.
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what's left of an old wooden staircase. It's still sturdy enough that you can make your way down in one piece, though you'll have to be mindful of holes. The air seeping up from below is oddly warm and wet, as if you're descending into a jungle.
Welcome to the jungle! We got fun and games!
You get down there, and the princess is down on her knees.
She growls up the stairs.
I can smell you. I want to watch you bleed!
She sounds almost feral. Impatient. Or maybe eager.
What's the one entity from the Magnus Archives that's oh fuck, it's like a hunting thing or a war or a battle kind of thing. Fuck, I forgot what it was called. I'm just gonna search entities. The hunt or the slaughter. Were those two separate ones, or are you just misremembering which one was the actual name? I think I'm thinking of the slaughter, because the hunt was the one that caused you to incessantly hunt, right? Whereas the slaughter was just like endless war between two factions, right? Yeah. The hunt took one of the main kind of cast at one point, right? To chase another. Yeah, the slaughter was war. That's what I'm thinking of.
You carefully make your way down the stairs.
God, the Magnus Archives is so fucking good.
The last step gives way to the damp earth floor of a starlit pit. The walls are obscured by an impenetrable darkness, giving the illusion that the room might stretch on forever. You brush against the wide leaves of plants that surround you on all sides, seemingly the only living things that occupy this strange underground wilderness. The jungle is pressing in on us, hiding her from view. She could be anywhere.
Also, I like that the bars are shifting once again. Did you know? What? Did you know? No, what? No. Oh. I'm sorry.
I just went through 2 hours of trauma.
Why don't you write a letter to Catherine Bigelow? Sorry. Hey, can you get me a drink? Wow. What? Yeah, but it's empty. I don't know, just grab me anything. Don't leave Ruby in here. My wife just watched the movie House of Dynamite, the new Catherine Bigelow film on Netflix, and came in because it was really fucking intense, but also had an ending that was up to interpretation. So she's pissed that she wasted her time on a movie that has no concrete ending, and that's not what she wanted from a war military movie like that.
You see only a flash of the princess before she scurries away into the underbrush, dragging her heavy chain behind her. Remember, she's just a princess.
No, not this one. No, come on. She brought me a Miller Lite. That's not funny. I was saving that for a bit to do another time.
She is certainly not just a princess. You're not helping. It doesn't matter what she is. It only matters what she does.
It is a little funny, actually.
Her shining eyes appear between the leaves, staring hungrily at you from the darkness.
I can hear your heart pounding from the bottom of the stairs, fledgling. You're right to be terrified.
Thank you. The chat has your sympathies, by the way. Hey, take this dog with you. Ruby, out. You're too young to watch this. Just a Ruby in here. Jupiter's probably lying on the bed right now. But hey, I get a magical refill without having to get up. St. Arnold Art Car IPA. We'll take it. Alright, where were we? Alright, so we have Huntress Wizard here.
I'm so much more than you. And a little splinter clutched in trembling hands won't save you from me.
A shiver rushes up your spine and pulls you upright. The air's shifting. She's getting ready to pounce. Move, now.
Move. Instinct takes over.
You lunge to the side, picking a direction on instinct. As you land, you're buffeted by a gust of air, disturbed by the sudden motion of a massive body. The princess. In an instant, she's pounced on the spot.
Ooh, look at her.
Her chains rattling across the floor behind her. Before you can blink, she's gone, vanishing once more into the shadows. But you still feel her gaze on you.
You're faster than you were before, but you're still meek, reactive, prey.
You whirl around to find her, and your gaze meets hers, a pair of shining eyes peering out at you from just beyond the basement stairs.
A lucent Nargacuga.
So she's cut off our escape. Shit. What do we do?
We don't have to kill each other. What if I helped you? What if we left together? If you could get out of here on your own, wouldn't you have already left?
You cannot reason your way out of this, fledgling. There's no compromise with what I am.
At least she's upfront about her intentions.
I was sent to kill you because you're a threat to the world. I'm starting to believe that's true.
Oh, for the love of... You've given up the game. Great. All that will do is hasten her victory.
So many useless thoughts run through your head. Thinking, thinking, thinking. You'll never hurt me if you keep thinking.
Isn't that the job of the hunter to think, though?
She's coiling for another strike. Be somewhere else. We're on the back foot. The back foot keeps us nimble, keeps us alive.
That sounds like the voice of the paranoid, if I'm being honest.
It doesn't matter if it keeps us alive, if it eventually kills us. We need to take back the momentum. We need to do something.
Ooh, one of the options here just says survive. survive.
A patch of jungle, barely moving out of the way before the princess surges past you with a speed that makes her practically unseen.
Oh, we're back here. Run for the stairs.
Yes, now's our chance. Quick. And then what? We need a plan. We need to figure out something. Don't plan ahead. Act on the now. All that matters is that we stay alive.
Yep.
As you turn to sprint for the stairs, you feel the air shift. You instinctively glance behind you just in time to see the princess lunge from the shadows, more unhinged and dripping, eyes fierce and full of hunger. She is too quick to outrun, too nimble to outmaneuver, too determined to overpower. This is her domain. You are devoured. I guess that's it then, isn't it? Unfortunately for you, no. This isn't it.
Does she start to take me
You are
outside?
in a
Oh,
dark,
God.
caustic place. A thick, fibrous lining constricts around you, its slick surface impossible to grip. Your hands scrabbling uselessly at your surroundings as they compress in on you.
Chat, is this
Your
Vor?
lungs can barely expand in such a tiny space. Not that the humid, finite air grants you more than a few shallow breaths at a time. The liquid pooling beneath you starts to seep into your skin. You itch,
Ugh.
then sting,
Ugh.
then burn as the acid begins its slow work.
When I killed you, I tried to leave this place, but it wouldn't let me. You belong down there, it screamed at me. The world is better off without you in it.
The flesh around you rumbles as the princess begins to move.
That sound effect,
thundering
though.
footfalls twisting you helplessly about. Your skin protests as the corrosive liquid sloshes around you, but there will be no respite for you in sight. The burning grows stronger, and you can feel layers of you being peeled away.
Ooh, that description just sent chills down my spine.
But you don't belong down here.
You belong in
You
here.
came from somewhere else. You came from out there. So I consumed your dead heart, and I carried it in my throat, and I draped what was left of you on my back, and I threw myself against that door.
She stops, her muscles tensing around you, and through the muffling layers of her flesh, you hear the whine of straining metal. And with a pop, she lurches forward, your body lurching right along with her.
Find the author's poorly disguised fetish.
Her chains. She's loose.
She's been loose, I think.
But even then, it denied me freedom. You cannot fool me by draping yourself in decay. I know your true nature, and it is suffering.
Gravity pulls at you as you're hefted upwards, the distant creaking of ancient wooden steps barely audible over the thudding of the princess's heart.
And then it was gone, and I was here. A new enclosure, a nicer cage, but still a prison.
I love that she's talking about a prison when we're the ones literally, like, inside of her. Ugh.
I learned from my wounds. You're alive now. We can leave together.
That is true.
Does that work? Could she free herself if we're alive in here? Do you really need me to give you a definitive answer for you to understand that the situation is grim? Stop her. Do something. You still have that steel claw. Tear through her before we are her. Survive.
Before we are
Or
her.
we could use it to make this quick for ourselves. If she needs us in order to leave, we could at least deny her that.
No, this gives another version of the princess to
That is
them.
a bad thing to do.
I have my steel claw. I could use it to hurt you.
You threaten me, but you don't act.
And that is true.
Your body is violently jostled, the disruption causing burning skin to slop from raw muscle, and you hear what you can only assume is the princess pulling against the door to the cabin.
The cage is still locked.
I don't think we can talk our way out of this. We are drowning in death. There's no more space for words.
You can leave. Do I have to give her permission? Is this a reverse vampire situation? Do I have to give her permission to go?
Oh, can I?
Yeah, because the door was locked and then the The door in the other timeline, the door was locked and the narrator told us we could leave. And then we opened the door.
The click of what you presume to be a door ripples through the layers of suffocating flesh.
That wasn't so hard.
You feel her take another massive step, and then another, and then...
Dissolving will. Free a creature while under extreme duress is the achievement I just got.
And then it's gone quiet, hasn't it?
I did not like that sound effect. You feel a churning in the forms around you, and then a wet tunneling before you're ejected into a place that is nowhere at all. She shit you out!
I guess I don't need you to be a part of me. How lucky for you.
Oh. Oh.
This place is cold.
And that's what she said last time, too. There go the hands. Please send me back. I've been partially digested. Oh, existence is pain.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? What?
Just approach it, man. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
That thing reeks of death.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've withered. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same. As easily as you can stand to be you, you are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit, even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
I asked her, can you stand to be a contradiction? I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark, and you die. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to take a quick break here. All right, so we're back at the start of a playthrough. Let's head to the cabin.
You make your way up the shore.
Proceed to the cabin.
You take the blade from the table.
Alright, so I'm trying to think what we haven't done.
Good. You're still listening to reason.
Steel your nerves and step forward.
You step.
I have never dropped the blade. This would be new.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Maybe.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Yeah, a little bit. A little more awkward than the first time I ever met my wife. I went in for a handshake instead of a hug. She still makes fun of me about it. Pretty awkward.
I know. I just said that. Now why are you here to kill me?
Well, don't rub it in how awkward I am. Well, I wouldn't say, do you know why I'm here to kill you, if you just ask me why you're here to kill me. You're supposed to end the world.
Don't just tell her that.
That's cute. Do you believe that? Do you think I'm some sort of monster?
I mean, I've seen you in other timelines.
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
Princess hesitates before responding.
I deflected and said, what are you going to do if I let you out of here?
She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life.
I'm sure she'd figure it out based on my actions.
She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
I don't think I can answer that question in a way you'd find meaningful.
Interesting. I wonder if it's because I've seen other timelines and she knows that whatever she answers just won't be adequate because I've already seen a couple of them.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
I mean, we have done that in another timeline.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear.
The orphanage.
But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person.
How, you know, all this time and we've never gotten a name. Will she tell us a name?
She hesitates before answering.
I am become death.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
We've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
I'm getting you out of here?
Oh, you have to be kidding me. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
We don't need to.
I'm guessing you don't have the key.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around there somewhere up there.
I'll be here.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Okay.
Is someone else here?
Try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. You're here to slay the princess, and you
return to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way back to the bottom.
She's still there anyway.
This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they? The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
Ooh, I have to cut her arm off this time?
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Save the princess or slay the princess are my two choices here. I'm gonna pick save the princess.
Against your better judgment.
Oh, God.
The blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain.
Look at that. You can see the bone underneath there. Oh.
You cut into her flesh.
And she's just looking at me like, thank you, senpai.
The blade is sharp. And
Oh.
Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet.
The sinew that you can just see there. And still just her eyes just like affixed upon it, fascinated by it, right?
She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
I have one option. Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair,
look at
your
that.
body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
Oh, are they making the decision for me this time?
Watch me.
Oh, shit. I don't like this. Yo, there's even I can... Wait, warn her. We have a warn her right here.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
I make the fucking decisions here, buddy. Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes.
I am.
I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and pries
Oh,
the blade
shit.
from your rigid hand.
Is she about to kill herself?
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease.
Nope, she killed me.
Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
I'm sure it will be. Once I get to chapter 2, The Prisoner.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here.
Proceed to the cabin.
She will
show me this fucking cabin. Oh, also, do we get a new voice here? I should probably pay attention to this.
The interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon.
Yeah.
A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison. The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge.
And no matter what changes, he still describes the knife as being pristine.
The blade is your implement.
Gotta approach the mirror every
Walk up
time.
to the wall next to the bed. What are you talking? You reach forward and there was, and now it's gone.
Every time.
If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. You take the blade. Good idea.
Voice of the skeptic is what I have this time.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
He says that in so many of the timelines, right?
Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Hello?
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
And interesting, this one is the prisoner, right? So this is the one that's most like who she was before?
I wonder what visitors she could be referring to. Were we not the first? You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap.
So more than just the one arm, it's now like the neck and both arms.
Should we be worried about the one around her neck?
We should be worried about the one that's not around anything right here, I think.
Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier. Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
Now that one's for me.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
She sounds like wooden, like almost robotic in this timeline. You know what? In this timeline, I think I'm gonna slay the princess.
Without a moment of hesitation, you charge the princess, your blade primed to deliver a lethal strike.
I am not a damsel to be helplessly murdered.
As you move to strike the princess, she stands, her chains clinking as she wraps them around her fists.
Oh shit.
In an instant, they're around your neck, both of you dropping to the ground as she pulls them taut, bracing her body against yours as you struggle uselessly.
Drop it, or you die.
I thought this was going to be a safe move, but she's going to kill us. Just listen to her, do what she says. How many times did I warn you she's not to be trusted? But while strangulation can be very distracting, she's not armed, and you have your pristine blade. End her before she ends you.
And there's him describing the blade as pristine once again. Slay the princess.
Steel your will and refuse to give in to the princess's demands, ignoring the stars dancing in your eyes and the screaming of your starved lungs.
Heart, lungs, liver, lungs, 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 lungs.
You fumble your first few attempts, only making surface-level scratches and gouges as your arm flails forward, barely able to obey you. But a single focused blow was all it took. Your blade pierces up through her ribs, slicing through flesh, striking her heart. The chains loosen. The darkness creeping in at the edges of your vision subsides.
Okay, interesting. This is the first timeline where I've been able to slay the princess and survive, so it seems.
None of this was ever very fair, was it? But I did kill you last time. I should have expected you might want some petty revenge.
Damn. And it's petty revenge because this is the time where she's least able to defend herself, right?
Unfortunately for you, that means you've dug your own grave. You can forget about me ever helping you again, even if it damns us both.
Oh shit. Did I fuck up?
Just like that, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward.
I unlocked a Steam achievement that was, let's see, what was it called? Coldly Rational, and its description is execute a prisoner. Whoops.
It was not too easy. We almost died.
Ah, but we didn't this time.
That's right. This was an incredibly difficult task, and you performed it admirably. Let's just get out of here. I don't like looking at her body. Plus, he said there'd be a reward. I'd appreciate a reward right about now.
Me too.
You have the attention span of a fly. How are we supposed to unravel the mysteries of this place if you're so easily distracted by empty promises?
I mean, that's fair. I probably shouldn't have slain her, given the fact that I know I'm supposed to lead those to the many hands of death.
It's better to have a short attention span in a situation like this. There's no use dwelling on the past, especially when it's already set in stone. And especially when your promised reward is not, in fact, empty, and is worth all the adversity you've been through to get here. Fine. But if we're leaving, then we're taking the blade. I feel exposed without it.
That's also fair.
With your work done, you remove the blade from the princess's corpse and make your way back upstairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. You can think of it as sealing yourself off from an unpleasant chapter of your life. It's all uphill from here.
Oh wait, it's threads outside. It's the end of the world threads, right?
The windows. Do you
Yeah,
see?
yeah,
You used
yeah.
to be able to see the outside world from up here, but now it's just empty. The door. Check the door.
Open the door and accept your reward.
You open the cabin door,
Yep.
ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
And all the hands are gonna be like, "Where's my vessel?"
Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. You don't have to act surprised. We could see this vast emptiness through the windows.
Yes, I could.
But if everything's gone, does that mean we're not gonna get...
Oh, shut up.
This is your reward. An eternity of bliss, if you'll have
Ooh.
it. And I suggest that you have it.
And interesting here, I wonder if they're gonna accept us as a vessel, because all the other times the princess has been accepted as the vessel, presumably because it's the only thing out there. And now we're the only thing out there.
Okay. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
Like hell it is.
This is bullshit. Let us out of here.
What's done is done. And there's no going back now. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
I love the oxymoron there. It's a boring blur and you've never been happier.
Decades? No, it can't be decades. We can't go along with this. We can't let him win. We still have a blade. Let's use it on ourselves and start over.
He's suggesting you kill yourself. You shouldn't kill yourself when you have an eternity of bliss right in front of you.
If I pick accept my reward now, is the game gonna crash and I have to reload it again?
That's great. Congratulations. You've earned it. More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning.
I've played every set on Retro Achievements again.
He's just saying things.
How do I still have access to the internet in this void?
The voice's protestations fall on deaf ears. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
In this scenario, happy is the one thing I can cling to. Happy is what I feel. Is that the only song that I have to listen to? I smile because I'm happy, or however the fuck it goes. Whoa, 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 good ending. You did it. You saved everyone.
No, you stop that. Stop all this
Holy
nonsense.
shit.
You really don't want to be happy, do you?
Yo, you hear that breathing? Yo, that fucked me up. That little Microsoft Paint, congratulations, you've won. Hold on. Now I have to go. I have to pull up the, all those pop-up ads in the 2000s. Congratulations, you won. All right, here we go. Ready?
Congratulations, you won.
There it is. Every 90s kid knows about that. Every 90s kid grew up in the 2000s to hear that played on so many fucking pop-up ads.
You know what you have to do.
Cut out pieces to become new. Sorry, but we're not doing that.
Don't apologize. I'm sorry.
Wait, why are you sorry? Your body lurches as your heart suddenly stops beating.
Oh shit, I just decided to stop living.
Are you killing us?
You'll forgive me eventually.
Oh shit. I love how the voice of the paranoid, like, tried its best to keep us alive, but the skeptic is like, nah, fuck this, you're done.
You goddamn spiteful bastard. Are you really going to turn down immortality itself just to make me lose? Why should it matter if we die at this point? Haven't you already gotten what you want? I don't have to answer that. That's all we needed to hear.
Damn.
Turns out that it doesn't take too long to die after your heart stops beating.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect it.
You collapse to the floor, everything goes dark, and you die. You're a genocidal maniac, you know that, right? Yeah, we'll see about that.
This is my first time getting a chapter 3. Let's fucking go, chat. The Gray.
You're on a path
In the woods. See, that wasn't so bad. And now we've got another chance to get to the bottom of things. Bit by bit, we're starting to unravel this place.
There are so many more threads to pull once you stop feeling.
Voice of the Cold, welcome to the stream.
That's a little dark, buddy. You feeling okay?
That's rough, buddy.
I'm feeling nothing, and I like that just fine.
So you've been here before. Of course you've been here before. What count is it this time? 2?
It's our third. What gave it away?
Your open discussions. You came around on that awful fast. Have you just been pretending to forget every time? I'm afraid not. Whatever other versions of me you've met in those other lifetimes were just that. Other versions of me. I just wish I'd been the first. So you knew how all this worked. Why didn't you ever tell us? We could have used it to our advantage.
That's because there is no using it to your advantage. The more information you have, the harder it will be for you to succeed.
And that's interesting that it's the Voice of the Cold. And yeah, I'm seeing it in the chat, is that every time we've pulled the princess out of the cabin, she said, all I feel is cold. And then the hands come and grab her, right?
It's not like it was that difficult to slay her last time. She may have put up a fight, but her flesh is still softer than our blade.
I mean, that's true.
And now she's dead, and I doubt she'll be able to do much of anything from the grave.
That's what you think.
You
already slew her, and you survived.
Yes.
Then why, pray tell, are you here?
Oh, I know that one. The gruff one stopped our heart and we died.
Why?
Because you thought trying to stuff us away in a corner for eternity was a suitable reward.
Was it not? What better reward is there than eternal bliss? You should have been happy.
Yeah, we had Microsoft Paint and everything.
We were bored.
There were still answers that we needed to find.
Also, I really like, this is the first timeline that we've had 2 other voices. I mean, aside from the voice of the hero, which we've had for everything, but we still have the voice of the skeptic still with us, and we also have the voice of the cold with us as well. And I think that's the first time we've doubled up on other voices.
It was actually working. And you killed yourself. I can't believe it. You ruined everything. How does us dying ruin everything? What aren't you telling us? The world doesn't stay saved if you die. And if the world isn't saved, then that means she isn't dead.
Yep. Whatever happens next, it seems like all our answers are in the cabin. We might as well see this through. Proceed to the cabin.
I'm sure you've already heard my words of warning in one of your past lives.
Yep.
You've already managed to slay her once, just don't muck it up this time, alright?
I mean, I technically didn't even muck it up last time. What do you want from me?
Is entirely up to us.
And we have all those mysteries to unravel. Isn't that right?
You aren't here to solve a mystery. You're here to save the world. That's what you say. But how can we be sure?
We can't be sure of anything except what's right in front of us.
Okay, but we should care about the fate of the world.
Why?
Because we should. I don't know. It's important.
Is it?
Yes.
I mean, is it?
I think.
After all of this, is it even really important?
For all we know, the world you're talking about isn't even real. Of course it's real. Where do you think you are? Somewhere else? Maybe we are.
I mean, I kind of am. This is completely different from all the other timelines.
This is horribly unproductive. The cabin and your extremely important destiny await.
Proceed to the cabin.
As soon as you enter the cabin, you're struck by an overwhelming scent of decay, of mold and death and stagnant water. The once stately wooden building is bloated, its beams dripping with a black ooze of putrefaction, all but the exterior stone walls warped beyond recognition. It must have been beautiful once, but in its ruin, it is beyond repulsive. But you're not alone. You can feel something watching you. There is a figure, faintly outlined against the rotting wood of the wall.
Approach the mirror.
Is that her?
No, fuck that. The mirror.
It's like she isn't even there. See? We killed her. You're right. Maybe she doesn't reset like us. She certainly doesn't look the same as she did last time.
I mean, yeah.
Before you can make a move, the figure is gone, vanishing behind the door on the far side of the room. The door at the end of the room, but there isn't a door. It's just that damn mirror again.
No, they're gonna say it's just the wall, right? Or no, it's the door. Can't you see?
Yes, the mirror that he can't see.
Yeah, and notice that this is a he without a capital H. The other times they've talked about he, it was with a capital H. Like they're referring to a god or the player, perhaps.
The mirror? Is this some kind of joke? Did you all plan this out before dying? There is no mirror. There's the door to the basement, the table, and the pristine blade.
There is no table. There is no
That's
pristine
strange.
blade.
There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade? Maybe it's gone because we've already killed her with it.
Perhaps.
But we had it with us when we died. And besides, everything else has reset. Why wouldn't the blade have reset too? Maybe it's because we've already explored that avenue. We've seen what happens when we slay her. Maybe this place has decided we don't need to try that again. I suppose it doesn't matter why the blade is gone, but you're going to have to find it if you're going to do this right. So why don't you march over to that door and make your way down to the basement?
Approach the mirror.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You must think you're looking at that mirror you mentioned earlier, the one that doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open the door.
Wipe
It's
the
still
mirror.
so hazy. We should try and clean it off. Yes. Trying to touch it does seem to be the magic spell to get it out of our way. Maybe it won't disappear this time and we'll finally get a good look at ourselves. We should explore every option.
That's what I've been saying. Explore every option. Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and place
Fuck.
your hand on the door to the basement. The handle is just a little to your right, and a little down.
Hey, you missed, pal.
Yeah, we can see it now. So much for our reflection. We didn't need to see ourselves anyway. I'm much more interested in seeing other things.
Like other timelines, other progression of the game.
No way left to go but down.
Enter the basement. I'm so
The
curious.
door to the basement groans open. The air is foul and wet, so thick that you can almost feel it settle onto your skin in layers of grime. The stairs are coated with slimy algae, the wood rotted through in places, reeking of fetid vegetation.
So, I have a random ass story to tell. When I was a kid and we would visit grandparents that lived in upstate New York, their house was not very big. And where we had to sleep was like this back room of the house that was like behind. It was really weird. It was like a bedroom and then another room behind it that was like a second bedroom. It was pretty much used as like an extra large pantry kind of thing, but we would set up a bed in there whenever we would go to visit. Anyway, one year we decided we didn't like being behind the bedroom where our grandparents slept, and we went down and slept in the basement. And they brought down like a dehumidifier down there because we were in this dank, like wet basement, this cellar basically. And that motherfucker would be full of water when we would wake up in the morning. That's how moist it was down there. And it was, ugh. I'm getting flashbacks to that. Just looking at this and hearing the description.
A wispy figure watches you from the bottom of the stairs, face veiled in shadows, legs submerged up to her shins in dark waters.
Yeah, they don't have that dehumidifier down there. All that water is like just like pooling.
There she is again. Barely. She's just an old memory. Your eyes lock for a brief moment, then she vanishes around the corner.
Is anyone there? Hello?
You receive no response. Do you think she's upset with us? I don't like being here unarmed after what happened last time. I feel so exposed.
Did I switch back to the old sleeping spot? I mean, we'd go empty the dehumidifier every night. We'd go empty it and just kind of run it again, and that's pretty much every time I went up there. That's kind of where we would just go and sleep. It was in the cellar. So no, we didn't revert to the old sleeping spot, but we kept that fucking dehumidifier going.
She doesn't seem fully there. I'm not sure she's even capable of being upset. You aren't helping. Are you scared of a little ghost? What's she going to do? Look at us until we feel bad? She can look all she wants. It won't do anything.
Proceed down the stairs.
As you descend the final step,
Ooh.
the form of the princess comes into view. A bloated body floating face down in slowly rising waters. Her wrist still bound to the wall by a heavy chain.
Well, she's already dead. We don't have to slay her in this timeline.
This cell is a dark and isolated place, with not so much as a window to allow starlight to penetrate the gloom. See? She's dead. She's not just dead. It looks like she's been rotting. So killing her does stick. Mostly. But if she's dead, then what are we supposed to do? She isn't. Her corpse is floating right in front of us. You can stop it with the mind games. If she's dead, then do we even have to do anything? How can she be a threat to the world like this?
Yeah, this is the timeline that they haven't... I don't think they've told us that we have to go slay the princess in this timeline.
Your thoughts are cut short by the sound of a slamming door and a clicking lock.
Yep.
You turn to see the shade of the princess staring down at you from the top of the stairs.
She mad.
So that's where the blade is. It's already in her heart.
Yeah.
And yet she isn't dead.
But she is dead?
She is dead. Have you never heard of a ghost before? Oh, for the love of... Can we not waste time arguing over the semantics of what is and isn't dead? She is clearly conscious. She clearly just slammed the door on you, and she clearly has a weapon. Your pristine blade sticking out of her chest. This is extremely bad. Catastrophic, even. Yeah, dead or not, what are we supposed to do about her? Slaying, or destroying, if we want to be a little more death neutral, seems off the table.
Yo, death neutral pronouns. Let's go.
Yeah, this is tricky. But let's talk to her. See what kind of information she has that we don't. But she hasn't said anything. Are you sure she can talk like this?
Bold of you to come back here after what you did.
Rush for the blade.
The princess eyes you with a disaffected gaze as you rush up the stairs, but you don't make it past the first few steps.
Oh.
The door bursts open, a powerful wave of water crashing down towards you.
Oh.
And you're swept up in the flood. Your head slams into the basement wall.
Well, never mind then.
You come to a moment later, suspended in darkness, disorientated, only aware of the surface of the water and the emptiness above. And of course, the princess, hovering above you, watching in silence as you struggle to stay afloat in the icy depths. There's no way out.
Unless she takes us with her.
It's so dark and cold, I think our limbs are slowing down. How much longer can we do this? Just keep breathing, we'll figure this out. Or we won't. It doesn't matter either way. But you don't have time to figure anything out. Something cold and clammy wraps around your ankle.
Is it the body come back to get revenge?
You're dragged under, only able to take one last hopeful gulp of air, before your head is plunged into the freezing depths.
Oh, it's so cold.
As you sink below the surface, you see it. Or rather, you see her.
Yeah.
The body you found floating when you first arrived, its hand is locked around your ankle, the heavy chains pulling you both down into the unfeeling, suffocating nothingness.
Also, we've got a glimpse of the character's hand before, but this is our first glimpse at the character's like foot and leg. And we see that it's still really like clawed and like monstrous.
I get it. We shouldn't have killed her. Just get it away from us, please.
The past is the past. There's no changing it. There's nothing to fix.
And there's not a lot we can do about the present either. Not unless we think like we should have been doing all along.
But there is no thinking as you drown. You desperately try to pull yourself back to the surface again, and again, and again. Your icy limbs flailing desperately against the grip of her rotting corpse. And all the while her ghastly figure stares down at you, expressionless, as unfeeling as the weight around your ankle.
Damn.
Your lungs filled with water, the same your mind filled with blood. In the end, we're not so different.
I got another achievement. And all this logging, drowned at the hands of a faded spirit. Oh, hands. Hands happened. But your lungs don't fill, nor will they ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? And there's that mirror again.
Approach the mirror. Show me. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
Ignore the cowards. You have to look.
Yeah? The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've unraveled. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. I am curious to see what it means for us to know it.
Alright, so which one is this? This is the gray, right? This is the ghost. Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one is guarded sorrow. She saw herself as alone, but in the end had the courage to share with another. She will make for a deep heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally been heard.
I've never done this. I've tried to destroy my own body when I'm here. I'm going to try to attack the entity. Your will cuts across the entity in front of you, but nothing happens.
My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as we are now.
Okay. I'm ready to go back. Oh, wait, how many more vessels do I need to bring you?
One. Whatever you bring me next will be enough, and then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular, a final multitude.
Okay, one left.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
Everything goes dark, and you die. A deep heart, bring the drowned gray to her. Once again, chapter 1. Fuck, it's been so long since
You make your way up.
It's been so long since I've done this. What? Oh, fuck. The fact that I hit a chapter 3 last time leads me to believe that I kind of need to do that again, but slightly different. I'm trying to think how I did this. I forgot what I did last. Because what I think I need to do is get back to the chained up princess and try to set her free. That's what I want to try to do, but I forgot how I got there. I enter the basement.
Hi, hello. Who's there?
I've never said hi. Don't be a stranger. It's so long since I've had any visitors. Please come downstairs.
Awesome. Wow.
Hey, thanks for the follow.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far.
I'll see what I can do. Examine the chains.
Only making this more difficult.
Have I ever done this before?
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't know if I've done this before.
You're making a huge mistake.
Because I think all the other times I went to try to examine the chains before, I had the knife with me.
No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Nope.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here in...
I think I checked upstairs.
Okay. I'll be here.
Is someone else here?
Try the
You
door.
try the door.
Turn to the bottom of the stairs.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in. There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely
Oh,
hesitates
shit,
before
this is
raising
new.
her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal.
Is it the knife?
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
It's very pristine looking.
Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
I think I might. Oh shit, I only have one option. It's save the princess.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
Alright, this is still new. Also, she's got the blood around her mouth as well where she bit at it.
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
No, she didn't.
I mean, she's just a baller.
She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and... Wait, watch me.
Okay, so here's this again. Oh shit, and now this time all the slay options are grayed out. The only thing I have is to warn her.
Stop that.
Which I did last time.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart.
But the princess dodges.
Oh
stumbling
shit,
back
this
against
is
the
new
wall
too.
Before the blade has a chance to connect.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
And once again, slay is all grayed out. I can only resist.
The blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges
shit.
it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
You can still do something. You can still slay this princess.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
I didn't mean to stab you.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
Must have stabbed him 50 fucking times.
I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
I just can't help myself.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
Damn, that's a line too.
It can't just end like this, right?
The writing in this game is so good.
Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark. And you die.
Chapter 2, The Damsel.
You're on a path. You're here to slay her.
Yep. Proceed to the cabin.
She will lie. But he laughed. I'd sure. Don't be
Oh, hold on. What
bickering
voice do we
anymore.
have? Shit, I clicked through it. Voice of the Heathen, I think it said.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a
Smitten.
royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Nah, fuck you. There's
The
a
blade
mirror.
is your implement.
Mirror.
What are you talking?
Every time.
You reach for, but there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place. You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. I suppose if we're to play the role of dashing knight, we need an equally dashing sword.
No, it is a short
that
one.
That way she'll know we can defend her from her enemies.
Which are ourselves. We need to turn the blade amongst ourselves and... Oh! We've saved the princess.
Hopefully it doesn't put her on edge. There's no use arguing over motivations right now. It's good that you took the blade. You'll need it to do your job.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight.
Yeah, we need to grab one of the sconces off the wall and, like, hold it. I'm here for you, darling!
But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Oh, hello!
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I think we're in love. Okay, I'm with you that we should be doing whatever we can to save her, but saying we're in love is a bit much, don't you think? We don't even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember, that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
Just one. I noticed since last time.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right?
Should I just voice the princess like this the whole time?
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Honestly, my princess voice has been kind of the Smin.
She may not be able to hear my words, but certainly she can hear my spirit.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
Yes it is.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Kill!
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
Yeah, dashing this knife right through her.
And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
Yes it does.
Waiting for you to come back? You've been here before, haven't you?
Like 10 times.
That's right, villain. And you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty. And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
I'd really hoped I'd be the first. Interesting.
We damned a whole world. But everything reset. Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever.
Watch me.
Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that? See what she says.
Oh, I don't remember anything at all. I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
Oh yes, I wanted you to kill me so bad.
Did we? We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone. She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
Alright, chat. Rescue or slay? I think I want to rescue her in this timeline. That's what I'm leaning towards. But I'll wait to see the chat. I see one rescue. I see no reason to kill her in this timeline. All right, I got more rescues.
Rescue her? What are you talking about? Did you forget that she's a world-ending monstrosity? And even if you wanted to unleash her onto the world, despite the complete moral disaster that would be, you'd have to get her out of those chains. Good luck with that.
I'm a lockpick in another life.
Don't you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her out with ease. No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
Oh, whoops, I already did it.
If her hand could just slip out of the chains, why hasn't she done it already? Because we've yet to present her with her freedom.
I haven't thought about it. I guess I could, right?
I'm not sure I follow. Would you rather believe me, a passionate heart guided by love and my own good nature? Or would you rather believe the devil on your shoulder who tells you what you can and cannot do? I think I'd rather believe in facts.
Meanwhile, the narrator's just like, I am no devil.
Ah, so you're one of those empiricists. One of us has to be. Then let me show you a brand new truth. Narrator, we courageously step forward and free our beloved from her bindings. No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
Yeah, you've done that before.
Yes.
Yeah?
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Now, how about you?
You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
I love how all this time she's just staring at us, just
You
like...
approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
I'll be damned. We're damned.
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I mean, she did tell us in the other timeline that she won't forget our cruelty, right?
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh.
Fuck you, narrator.
Are you sure you want to do this? Just one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade is buried in her back, and everyone out there is saved.
Oops, my wrist slipped.
Is that a threat?
Hate it when that happens.
You know what we'll do if you try it. You're going to regret this.
What do we do now?
Hey, I have some hands that would very much like to meet you. We leave, and then we have our whole lives to figure out what we want to do next.
Sounds perfect.
As the princess takes your hand in hers, you let your blade tumble uselessly to the floor, and with it tumbles the last hope for the entire world. We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending. I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made, and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it.
I mean, we did have the whole world in that one ending, and we were bored for eternity and had to kill ourselves to get out of it.
I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this.
I love that I've gotten multiple times in the chat people saying like, oh, this one I got was my first ending. And it was like my fourth, and then this one I've just gotten. So I love that like every playthrough is just like vastly different with like just the shit you do. What does it say about me that my first ending was where I was just like, yes! Kill!
And what happens after we walk up the stairs?
And then, of course, that ended up being terrible. And I was like, well, fuck this, I'm out. And then just, like, ended up in oblivion.
Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks.
Let me out. You have to let me.
That's a familiar move.
Yep.
Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love.
I shall break down this door with my heart. Let me cut it out of my chest and use it as the key in the keyhole.
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her. Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice. I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Yeah, basically. Me too. I think we can open it if we try together.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Yo, she sounds like a Valley girl. Okay, yeah.
Like a pair of teenagers
For sure.
in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together. Blech. And the lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me?
I love that this one, presumably, if what the hands told us is to be believed that they only need one more, if this is like the last princess we need to give them, that like we get the happiest, like sappiest ending.
I told you our love was insurmountable.
We went from like horrific to like even more horrific to even more horrific. Then all of a sudden like, okay, look at her. She's a happy chibi anime girl.
You and the princess make your way upstairs. Her freedom and the world's ruin are just a few moments away. If you don't mind, I'm going to fix myself a drink before you ruin everything.
Hey, cheers,
I'm
man.
about to see the end of the world.
I'm out,
I'd
though.
rather not see it sober. You know, if her walking out that door is really going to end the world, can't we all just stay here? Seems like an easy win for everyone. That's not how this works. Yes, what he said. That's not how this works. Obviously, we have to leave with her.
Oops. It's our happy ending. Just ignore them.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin, and then you step outside.
Romantic haze. Your love will set you free.
A happy ending at last.
Here we are, in the starlight. Oh, what are these hands?
We did it. What should we do now?
You stop moving, and you die.
Where did everything go? Where did he go? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
Oh, they're so big.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
Oh no, you mentioned being cold. That's the last symptom.
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
Our feathers. Yep, there we go. Alright, you said you needed just one more. But you don't get the chance to make that jacket. Nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
Listen, you said it felt final the last 5 final times it happened.
Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You are nothing at all. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and then you see it. A figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
Ooh. A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that?
It doesn't hurt. I don't feel pain. Not physically.
Ooh. Every time I ask you something, it's like a piece of you breaks.
I'm aware. And if I were you, I'd be more precious about your time.
So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you.
The narrator. Yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Hey, I doomed them, not damned them. What are you? Are you something like me?
Oh, I'm nothing like you. I'm an echo. Likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Others like you. You've said something like that before. Has every narrator really been different?
Of course. That is by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Any time you failed, any time you thought yourself dead, It would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon. And then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Do you have anything to say for yourself for all of this hubris?
I do. People out there are real. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable, I want you to remember that.
After everything you've done to us, do you think anyone deserves to live?
Nobody alive has done anything to you. I'm all gone. But if you and the princess want to smite the rest of them for the crimes of a dead man, if you really want to be that petty, there isn't much I can do to stop you.
Will it help if I look away or stop asking questions?
We've already crossed the point of no return. There's no saving me now. Not that there's ever been much of me to save. Soon I'll be gone entirely, and you'll be left alone with your final choice. So allow me to make my final request. The princess contains death itself within her, but I wove you into being with all the power you need to destroy her forever. Do it. Slay her, and rid the world of death and suffering.
You know, if I had a nickel for every time Jonathan Sims played a character that, like, lived beyond the end of the universe, who had all power to, like, essentially save or doom everything just by a single decision they could make, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird to say that it's happened twice. I have so many are you a part of me, or are you something else?
No, I'm not a part of you. But that's all a matter of perspective, isn't it? From one vantage point I must seem wholly foreign, but from another, well, all the versions of me that have existed have collectively heard your every thought and driven your every action. If that isn't being part of you, then what is?
Death of the author. Run out of questions. An achievement I just got. All we have left is this one little piece here. And looking through, you know, this is raw as hell. Say nothing and watch him end.
I've said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
There it goes. As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. You are the Long Quiet, a vast and nascent god, and it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. I do want to check. I just achieved an achievement simply titled The Long Quiet. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin one last time. Oh, another achievement. A gentle heart. Bring the damsel to her. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. Oh, God.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I'm the Long Quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the Shifting Mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitude.
I am not death. I am not become the destroyer of worlds.
So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
There's so many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave?
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end, pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
If you were always going to become this, then what was the point of me doing anything? Did it even matter what roads I walked if all of them would have led to this moment?
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it. Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
Ooh.
Your left leg drives a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go?
Shit, dog.
But the stakes meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me and me lifting you. Forever and ever and ever. Consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back.
I like even here we get this happy princess, right? Address this vessel statement directly. That feeling never left me.
Then there's no need for you to fight with me now. Whenever you're ready, we can live together. Hand in loving hand.
Well, you're the one that just tried to stab me, so...
I kill you, you kill me. Back and forth we go. Faster, faster, faster. I kill you, you kill me.
This one's the gray.
Watch from the dark corners of a forgotten place, flooded by emotions left unspoken. The tide rises. Like you and me. An ending is a passion that can only be expressed with a moment in time. It is a seed for a new beginning. To linger on an ending is to rob it of its life.
Am I supposed to apologize for killing her in this timeline?
And without me, all that's left to do is linger.
I killed you while you tried to strangle me, and when you flooded me with tears, I did not drown. Shit, there's so many. I can't say I won't engage with violence because I did with her. Stop the fight early and surrender? No. I killed you while you tried to strangle me and you flooded me with tears and I did not drown.
You speak of me as if I am a ghost, but I am right in front of you.
You are the one. Pray for something bigger than you that stalks and slinks in shadows. Within you are tightly bound and choke on heavy air as acid burns its way into your pores. A nest of things devouring within things devouring.
Ah yes, the Vor ending that I got.
But even when dissolved, you gifted me a life. Perhaps it was fear that drove you. Perhaps it was compassion. But the outcome of an act matters more than its intentions. There is a natural order to the cycle of things sustaining things. A world without sustenance is a world without relationships. And it is our relationships that give us form and substance.
So some of these options are the same. Hold on a second. The music here is kind of loud. I gotta crank this down a little bit, I feel like, just to be heard. So the last one, the gray, was the only one I had where I had like an actual like opportunity to address the actual way that we died, right? Maybe it's because in that timeline, that was the only one I actually reached chapter 3. And all these other ones are... All these different ones are ones that ended at chapter 2. And so I'm given these options throughout, like address the vessel's statement directly, appeal to your shared humanity, reject her authority, or just leave with her, or remain silent. So I'm just going to address this vessel's statement directly. You're right. Without desire, we have no need for relationships. We would all be alone. But if we had no desires, would being alone be so bad?
You seek to remove complexity itself, but it is complexity that adds color to experience.
That cold fire has left your eyes. Are you finally willing to listen?
Okay, so this one's the nightmare, right?
To protect us from loss. To fear death protects from losing a body. To fear ruin protects from losing status. To fear rejection protects from being known. But losing a body is contained within having a body. Losing status is contained within having status. Being known is contained within being conscious. It is in the nature of all things to transform, to go from known to hidden to known again. But when the ceaseless impermanence of all things strips away the finality of endings, what remains of fear? Is it a shelter protecting you from itself? Or is it a shelter protecting itself from you? You took fear by the hand and walked with it into the unknown, and through that, you feared nothing.
Address it directly. I kind of just want to say I'm not afraid anymore. Oh, I like this better. Even if I'm not afraid now, the fear of others is real. We can't uphold the harm that everyone suffers just because we're beyond it.
Others cling to fear because they have not yet seen beyond it. Will you strip the world of possibility just because some refuse to see its beauty?
Behind your back and a trick behind mine. We dance, revolving and revolving around each other, but forever stuck in place. We both move and yet we both don't. For each of us watches the other instead of ourselves.
And this one was the witch, right?
But forever is not forever. You let me move and I slammed the door. But that is not the end. And both of us must face our partner once again. The barbs twist deeper, but they do not have to. To change is to hold the potential to rise above. Would you limit yourself to what you are now? Or would you like to see what you might become tomorrow?
Address it directly. If there are no endings, there are no limits. If there are no limits, there is no difference between growth and decay. I've already come so far, what more is there for me left to see? With time, we could have been better. I like the first one. If there are no endings, there are no limits. If there are no limits, there's no difference between growth and decay.
Meaning lies in experience, and experience lies in contrast. Abandoning one's search is not the same as losing the capacity to discover. I am contrast itself. To reject me is to reject the shape of everything. To Do not use words to reduce that which your eyes know to the irreducible.
As the clash between you abates, the princess relaxes, smiling from a distance. The respite is welcome.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center.
Yeah.
Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
I think after all this, I think I have to slay the princess. I can't let that happen. I can't let everything die. Or no, I have to fight for a better world. I'm so sorry. Slay the princess. Your cruelty itself, I can't let you exist. I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something else. I have to fight for a better world. I'm so sorry.
Then try to destroy me if you can, but I will not yield easily to your delusion.
You don't have to face her alone.
I thought voices weren't allowed here.
Apparently that's not true, but we can worry about it later. You'll never be able to strike a decisive blow from out here. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Then let's go.
Whoa. Oh, everything's just sketches. But it's still just the cabin.
Here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it? Do you need me to describe things?
Absolutely fucking not. Take the blade.
That's probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more options than not.
Yeah, that's true. Enter the basement. Wait, is the narrator really gone?
Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
Good riddance.
Even after you decided to see his plans through, I guess you can like the idea and hate the man.
Also, the rain has started up over here. It is absolutely pouring. We enter the basement.
The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
Yeah, it sounded like,
hello? Why are you here?
It's almost over, isn't it? That's okay. Let's just talk, the two of us, one more time, before you kill me.
She sounded just like that. Timid and gentle. Only she didn't know us.
Yeah. Continue down the stairs.
And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
You're really going to do it then, aren't you? You're really going to kill me. You don't have to. You know that, right?
She's not even shackled here.
But if that's what you want, we might as well talk a bit first. I wouldn't mind a few extra minutes.
I'll sit with her, I think. I don't want to be a god.
I don't think I want that either.
I only wanted to slay the you out there. It's easier to want to kill an abstract concept than it is a person.
Then maybe you don't have to kill me. Maybe there never even has to be an ending.
That's deep.
I'm able to do the things you believe me to be able to do. So make me put it all back. Help me fix the Echo's construct and make us both forget. Help me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up, before either of us saw the truth.
Before I booted up the game.
Can she really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
Oh, that's really interesting. It's like, everyone in the game forgets everything and it just resets back to before I even booted up the game. But I'll retain the memories, and it's like I don't have to touch the game again. But oh, it does. Oh, that's interesting. Would resetting it do anything to help them, the people out there? If you continue to exist, then won't they continue to die and suffer?
If you can believe this helps them, then it will help them, right?
Yeah, if you're not playing the game, right? I mean, if that's what they're going for here. I'm sorry, but I can't do that and slay the princess. It was my goal this time, right? Even if the narrator wasn't, even if the narrator's not here to tell me. It's the name of the game. It's what he's told me from the beginning. And we've seen what she becomes, right?
I'm sorry, too.
Yeah.
So this is what it feels like to actually die.
For the last time, right?
I think this is for the best. I don't know what the world will be like without me. But it can't be that bad if it still has you in it.
Aw.
I've always loved you. Don't forget me.
I don't think I could after this. You blink, and the princess is gone. All you have left of her is a small, melancholic weight that sits at the borders of your heart. Whatever action brought you and the princess into being was rough and jagged and left each of you with a piece of the other. By destroying her once and for all, you also destroyed a part of yourself. But the world hasn't ended. Things continue on.
She's gone. And I don't think she's coming back.
No, she's not, and a small part of her is with us.
Is that a metaphor, or are you being literal? It doesn't matter, we don't need to linger down here anymore. Let's get going.
Leave the cabin. You leave the basement behind. Then the stairs. And then you leave the cabin itself.
It's quiet here.
The path and the woods outside are an empty canvas, but there's even more to see beyond this place. The fruits of your labor, a world free from death. Set yourself free. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonizing tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it. But it does not yield.
He's gone. She's gone. No one is left to trap us here but us.
Open your heart and bear witness to your new kingdom. All at once, the unyielding tension gives way. And then the shattering. You are free, and before you lies the endless expanse of absolute reality. A new absolute reality, one forged by your will and by a long and arduous cycle of bloodshed that has stained your hands countless times over. But there will be no more bloodshed in this new world.
This is nice. No more hunting. No more running. Just us. And whatever's out there. Absolute reality. Who would have thought there was really a world outside of us? And who would have thought we'd actually wind up siding with him? The whispering, and the coercion, and the bickering. Everything horrible about being alive stopped. I could get used to this.
Hey, you still got to keep going. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Keep it going, buddy.
That wasn't very hard at all. Speak for yourself.
Well, boys, how does it feel? We're not just on top of the pecking order, we are the pecking order now. I hope this was all worth it, because I'm personally inconsolable.
Nice.
Lucky for us, you have forever to get over it.
Yeah, that's true.
Well then, I guess the only thing left to do is figure out what happens next.
I don't know, probably credits or something. A new and unending dawn. Slay the princess. There we go. That is an ending. From what I understand, there are several. But that's the one I got. Yeah, this was quite an experience. I enjoyed this a lot. I mean, it feels almost infinite, right? Like, I pulled up the Steam page, and I have now reached the credits, the end credits. I have 22 out of 131 achievements. So there are so many fucking things still to see, still to do. I mean, I'm just reading some of these achievement descriptions. You know, they're all pretty cryptic. When everything is possible, nothing is. Master yourself and vanquish a sharp foe. Only new beginnings. Pledge your loyalty to your better. Become your own jailer. Like, all of these things are buck fucking wild, right? There is... Here, I'm just going to scroll down and read a random one. One just says, kiss her. You know, kiss the princess, not slay her. Kiss her. Not kill. K-I-S-S, not K-I-L-L. What else? What else we got? Random ass achievement. Okay, so I unlocked the frog before that says it was in your nature. Here's another one that's just titled The Scorpion that just says it was in your nature. So what? I don't know what the fuck that means. So, oh god, I unlocked something else. Our song. Finish the game. The good ending doesn't count. So, okay, Black Tabby loves to do the many, many options and branching paths. I love that about the game. Okay, so this is what I got. I had, you know, I should probably take a little Steam screenshot there just to see what I got in case I want to play this again. I originally was thinking I wanted to play it by ear and see if I wanted to do another stream of this to see if I could get a different ending. I'm unsure if I want to do that on stream. But is this something I want to mess around with and try to play through again? Like, offline? Absolutely. I definitely want to see more of this. There's certainly, obviously, many other options I could have picked. Even back to one of the first ones I did where we slayed each other and then I ran away. And it wouldn't let me touch that kind of timeline ever again. I would love to see other stuff that isn't that. I would love to do the exact same things I did and then get to the princess and not slay her, just to see, right? So there's just so much in here. So for that, I love it. I love the art style. I love the narration, the kind of how everything plays into itself. All the voices that I didn't even hear. I just really love how this game was put together. And I don't know, like, was this one of the best things I've ever played? Not necessarily, but was it something that I absolutely loved spending about 4 hours playing? Fuck yeah, I did. This was awesome. And I just want to dig into more. I just don't know, and it's just kind of fucking with me a little bit, just because when you boot up the game, it says there are no wrong choices, only different timelines that lead you to different conclusions. But part of me is thinking, like, well, are there better endings? Did I fuck up somewhere in picking things that, like, technically didn't give me something that I would have liked a little bit better? Like, I loved kind of figuring out, like, how things worked. But once I kind of realized, like, oh, I just got to give different versions of the princess to the hands, it kind of just became like, okay, how many different scenarios can I tackle? Whereas I kind of would have liked... I don't know, because on one hand, I like having this definitive ending to a certain extent, whereas the other part of me is like, okay, I love like an infinite sandbox where it just lets me pick the choices over and over again just to pick like one little different thing to see what I can trigger, right? I don't know, it's hard. Also, I'm just now realizing the text on the screen where it says if you'd like to take a screenshot, you can, which I did already on Steam, which I probably should also just hit print screen just so I have it. But this was my playthrough. Now that you've finished the full story for the first time, you've also unlocked the gallery. You can access it from the main and in-game menus under the Memories tab, and it's full of clues that will help you find undiscovered vessels and interactions. Happy hunting! Join the Discord. Oh boy. I guess you can't really see that, but join the Discord. Never have I played a game before that has prompted me to join their Discord. I think that's kind of lovely. I like it. I shan't be joining their Discord, so I think for now, let me just return to the main menu. And here we are, back to where we began. This was a wonderful experience. I enjoyed this a hell of a lot. This was a phenomenal use of my time. That's kind of how I judge games these days. Was this worth the time I put into playing it? And this absolutely was. I had a really fun time playing this. And like I said, there's I don't want to say endless possibilities for replayability, but certainly a hell of a lot. Will I explore them all on stream? No, I won't. Hey! Not only did Timestalker gift me the game, he gifted a subscription. Thank you so much. And congratulations to Emberfire. Enjoy your armadillo emotes. Hey, this was wonderful. I really like this. Happy Halloween, everybody. Hope you enjoyed watching this. I'm glad that some of y'all said, hold on. There she is. I know some of y'all said you've played this and you've seen shit that I did that you haven't done. So I love that. So I hope even if you have played this game, you've seen something new. Even if you haven't, I hope you enjoyed the playthrough. And I think I'm done here. So from the bottom of my heart that does not have a pristine knife shoved through it, thank y'all for watching. And I will catch y'all later. Take it easy, everybody.